Okay, we're back. After quite a lot of things that I tried, I think this is the only real way that I can do it. So anyway, let me just take a look at what it looks like on stream. And we'll get back into it. Right. That's not it. That's annoying. Okay. Can't hear the audio anymore. That's very sad. Might have to restart. Test. Okay, listen, don't watch your own stream on your phone. Anyway, all right, might have to restart the. Looks like you can still hear it. It's just that I can't. Which is sad. Now I don't think you can hear it anymore. And then if I switch back to it, then, okay. All right, let me try again. Still learning how to do this. Right. Still can't hear audio, but you can. What do I do about that? Sound. Okay. Audio does go there. Okay. And okay. Now it works. Now you need to be able to see the game. All right. And oh, camera. Okay, now we're good. Let's see. what were we up to? We were up to talking about how I'm going to start to explore the galaxy from here. So the idea is that I'm going to try to get to choke points as quickly as possible, and only spend the influence that I have for getting to choke points. And the idea is that after you capture a choke point, all of the systems behind it belong to you, right? All right. So, for example, well, there's no good example here right now, because basically everything that I could move to is a choke point, right? So I may as well start with that. The other thing early on is it's really important to do exploration. So I'm going to have a lot of science ships being sort of running around everywhere, because I need as much information as possible about this galaxy to know where all the other AI players are, and so on. Okay, the only last thing, let's see, one job. The first thing I usually build is some alloy foundries, but I need more minerals to be able to do that. So I think the only other thing is building some research stations. Alright, let's get going. I guess the Earth happens to be a bit low in this particular case. Okay, it's alright, I can live with that. Alright, second science ship needs a leader. Let's see, research, anomaly. So I'm gonna go for the anomaly, although the other thing to keep in mind is that
construction complete.
Thanks. Early on, the only thing that I'm not going to do the anomalies, right? Like, I need to know information about the galaxy right now. Anomalies are great, but right now the name of the game is getting territorial understanding and finding where all the interesting star systems are. Actually, this is going quite fast, which is great. Or the side bricks. This is like a chain of events that eventually gets you to, I think, what is a pretty good system for science. But it's lots of
situation log updated.
Lots of, if we look at the situation log, I think it's like you have to discover artifacts, which is doing projects like this. Okay, whatever. Usually
anomaly found.
Okay, so this is the first contact protocols. Now, what's important with first contact is that you try and have, at least early on, you try and have quite good relationships with aliens or with other civilizations, and it's to get a migration treaty going as soon as possible, because that enables you to conquer or colonize planets that you normally wouldn't be able to, and that means that the number of planets is higher, which is quite important. So what I'm gonna go with is Xenos with open arms. Now, what this does mean is that I believe that whenever we meet a new civilization, we start with open borders. And one of the habits the AI has is that if you give them open borders, they'll jump in and actually build star bases in all of the systems that are just behind the choke points that you've just captured. So I'm going to need to remember to close the then need to close the borders as soon as the contact has been established. So we'll go with this. And yeah, all the anomalies I'm going to ignore. And then usually what I do is I have a second order lined up for these ships. Okay, and I'm going to want this. And then on Earth I do want a alloy foundry, because early on star bases cost and alloys will also need a lot more of these science ships. Getting a bit cold. So what I will do is just buy a little bit of that and get some alloy. No, not that. It's going. Cool. Okay.
System survey complete.
Cool. So these are things that we can get by building mining stations. So as you can see, he's not doing anything.
System survey complete.
This is very likely a habitable planet. So the first direction that I'm going to expand is in this direction, because getting planets colonized as soon as possible is quite important. But other than that, I'm not going to do a lot of aggressive expansion, because you can actually quite quickly go forward once you know a direction that you want to take, right? And usually directions that you want to take are if there's a planet in a certain direction, or if there's a choke point that you're trying to beat in one of the other empires too. Okay. So I think you almost always go with discovery here, because you want to find, well, it powers your research, and you also, and it also makes surveying a lot faster. The only other thing that is worthwhile thinking about is there is star-based influence cost reductions in expansion, and now in domination there's only a finisher effect, so it's pretty hard to get there quickly. But I may well go for this discovery, get the, I think there's a survey speed boost here, yeah, which is pretty good. And then, I mean, these are pretty good as well, but then I might go for this starbase influence cost, because basically you have to probably build 20 or 30 star bases, and that means that you get 3 extra by going for this, right? Because the star base costs you 10% less, so you get 1 in 10 for free essentially. Anyway, I'm gonna go for discovery. Okay. So this is building a starbase station. Okay. So what you can see here is that we have a couple of sort of other directional paths. So now that those are starting to appear, I'm going to want more science ships, because essentially up to sort of 4 or 5 science ships pursuing a sort of path is quite valuable to get more and more information. Now this looks like it's a bit of a dead end, right? But I'm probably going to find more of these. Okay, so they will do some survey.
System survey complete.
That's all right.
Construction complete.
So this guy will need a leader. We can get into these. I should actually take a look at that. Leader experience. Okay, that's not bad. There's nothing really that interesting in terms of surveying speed here. So then the other thing that you go for is you look at the age. You want younger ones. And this is not bad, like delete experience gain, but it only really influences the speed, as far as I can tell, that you survey systems. Sorry, that you research anomalies. I don't think it has a big impact on surveying systems. Okay, here's the second habitable planet, I assume. So it looks like I'm going to have to expand to here quite soon. Now, colony ships take a while to build. Most will get going on one, and probably going to hold off on a second construction ship for now, because the
Construction complete.
beyond these first few planets, I'm unlikely to want to. Oh, look at that! There's a second arm here, so I probably want a fourth science ship. Okay, this guy is still surveying. Oh wow, he's got a lot to do here. Okay. Actually, I may as well do this, because I'm going to want to go in this direction. Okay, so this is a dead end, so I don't really care about it, right? Like, if I capture this choke point, I'm guaranteed these systems. So there's no point right now in surveying them. It's a lot better for me to go forward and see and find other choke points to cut alien empires off. Alpha Centauri is always a huge system, so that's why I'm sort of going over here to try and pursue this. This is probably going to take unknown entity. Okay, enigmatic spacefarers.
System survey complete.
Okay, I'm going to want to do this. That's pretty close to, so that there might be a. Okay, I didn't realize that. I think the 18 orders, which is what I based the assessment of how long this was going to take on, wasn't quite accurate. It was like I assumed that it was 18 more scans in this system, but actually it's a combination of what was left here and what's to do here. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh, nice. So we can have the colony ship head out over here. So there can be lots of different things here that.
System survey complete.
Okay, who completed their system survey? No orders. Okay, I'll get this guy to go in that direction, and go in this direction. Okay. 36, 35. I think I'll go for the 35 yard. Okay, we will survey this system. I have another one here. Okay, so survey speed increase is quite excellent, and then I'll probably pick these two next. Okay, let's see how we keep going here. Alright, so this one next. Again, I don't care about this system, because if I capture this system, then I'm going to be guaranteeing this system, whereas this system gets me to more choke points in the future, right? And then I want to follow this path here. Okay, this looks like a dead end, so I don't care about it. Okay, I think somebody else is. Yeah, this guy's already doing it. So then I stop exploring in this direction, right? Again, because
system survey complete.
as soon as I capture this system, these are all guaranteed, so I can delay surveying these systems. Okay, this will be an interesting one. I don't know if okay. Let's see. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So in this case, I may well want to get to this choke point relatively quickly, because then I at least get these few systems, right? And I want to get to this choke point for sure, because what you can see here is that this is a starbase, right? Sorry, an outpost. And that means that I can't go beyond here. There's an alien empire that's quite close over here. So I'm hoping that I have better luck over here. Anyway, let's keep going.
Construction complete.
So right now I can't afford this one, so I may as well build some here, and then I can colonize. Where is this? Okay. Good. Now then, once that's colonized, we can talk about what I'm going to
System
do.
survey complete.
Hang on. This is this a dead end? No. Okay. So what I'm going to want to do, I'll keep this one science ship over here, but if this was going to be a dead end, then this is probably not a game I can win, because there's only like 2 or 3 planets here. There's an alien planet. We have to see how far we go. Hopefully we're not as close to an alien planet over here. So, but I'll leave this science ship in the area just for now and maybe finish surveying. There's no point in surveying this system. Maybe I'll survey these here to see how much I should prioritize. No orders. Okay, we can survey that system. How much I should prioritize getting this choke point, and what are the consequences, right? Now, I'm going to be limited by the influence that I have, so...
Colonization in progress.
Okay, great. I'm hoping to have some friendly relations over here, hope to get a migration treaty. Now, okay, so let's see, what's the ship to... Okay, so they are still surveying, right? Which means at least that they're not able to construct a starbase here just yet. But I have two starbases to build, which is going to cost me quite a lot of influence to do. So I don't know if we'll actually manage.
Evading hostile fleet.
Yes.
Research complete.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. So this here is a system, if you're not aware, this is a system that has like some aliens in it. So I'm okay to put someone on this research, on this encounter, but this is not an alien, this is not another empire, right? So if I do meet something that looks like another empire, I'm going to deprioritize this changeling's first contact, because it doesn't get me anywhere, right? Like I can do this anytime, and at best there might be a bit of I don't know, some research or something like that can be done. Okay. So it's between these two. Well, actually any of these, right? So 5% minerals is okay. But right now that's only really going to get me not even maybe 1 mineral, right? So this is not going to be that impactful right now, and it'll come back in the future. These strike crafts are excellent for the battleship, but that's still quite a while away. These coil guns are excellent for the Corvette, so I'm probably going to go with the coil guns. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Alright, ignoring all anomalies and full steam ahead for surveying. Okay, there's no point in actually surveying that system. You may as well survey this system. Okay. Yeah, you can see here. That's a station. Okay. So now I actually want this guy to move here and leave the last. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sort of capture this just yet, but that's alright. I'm hoping to have better luck over here and not get cut off as quickly as I was cut off over here. So we'll see how we go. But I do need to... it's not fully surveyed. What? No orders. Okay. That's annoying, actually. Violence. So what does that mean? Oh man. So that guy is going over there, surveying. I don't know why sometimes these systems don't get finished surveying. It's kind of confusing to me. Like, I don't know, maybe I accidentally cancelled the order, but I don't think that...
Anomaly found.
Okay.
System survey complete.
So now you're going for this system. And then that's kind of annoying, actually. I remember that if you... having ships in areas where you are doing first contact can sometimes lead to them getting destroyed. I'm not going to rebuild the science ship because I don't really need that many right now, right? Like I'm just going in that direction. Right, let's see what this is. Okay, so they're still not quite done.
Anomaly found.
So the anomalies, again, the reason I'm skipping the anomalies is because it doesn't... I'll research these eventually. They're quite good. They're unlikely to give me a migration treaty, which is unfortunate. But... So we'll have to get our migration treaty by fighting them. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright. So I don't understand it, right? Like that science ship that was here, for some reason moved away before... I really don't get it. Okay, so the options here are research station output, and these just don't matter, right? Like, eventually, this is going to be quite good. Well, actually, the researchers have keep reduced by 20% is whatever. Actually, these aren't that good. This might be that good, but right now, this one will help me expand a lot faster. So I'm gonna go here. Now the consequences for...
Research complete.
Alright, let's do the research. Alright, research speed 5% is pretty good. This will be excellent, but actually this building here will be excellent, but it's not something that's really needed right now. So I'm going to go for the research speed. Hydroponics farms are okay. May as well go for this. No, the offer trading company is whatever. Trade value is gets you a bit of can get you severe. That reminds me, I need to change something. Hydroponics farm will be good in the future, but it doesn't get me anything right now, right? But this monthly unity is kind of nice because it DDX code campaigns. Okay. It's good at least right now. Like it's not a long-term good big kit. Let's take a look at policies. You don't want to change too much here because it's locked away, so you tend to want to wait for the factions to be founded, and then you can do something with it. But this is quite good, right? Like, okay, by default, one trade value gets you 1 energy credit, right? And if you switch to this one, you get half an energy credit and 0.25 of a consumer good. So basically, it's a 2-for-1 cost for consumer goods, right? If we look at the market, it's actually 2.6 here. So it's quite a lot better of a deal compared to the market. And if you start buying this is also going to go up, right? Like the more you buy, the more it sort of goes up, right? So, and getting it from trade value, means that you don't have to build something on a planet, right? Which is quite good. Okay, this is still going on. Okay, the other kind of thing, I'm likely to make this a research planet. Okay, so they're basically the same. I will need a bureaucratic planet. If I delay that one too long, this number...
Anomaly found.
The bureaucracy is...
An alien empire has established communications.
Yeah, thanks. Then I'm going to go over this empire sprawl, right? So I'm kind of tempted to make actually maybe the first... Because these are basically the same planets, right? Like, okay, there's 15... This one has 14, so slightly more, and the other one, for a research planet, which is also one that you want to do very early on, it matters how many
Colony
districts
established.
you have. So it happens to also matter for an administrative world. So that's what this is going to be. Center and these, and then okay, we can't do that yet.
Anomaly found.
All right. This needs to get on with it. They're not, well, I don't know if they're constructing anything in here actually, because I don't have a ship in the system. But this is...
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Okay, now I'm going to just stick that guy in there. So, okay, cool. We have some divergence here, which is quite excellent. So this choke point is going to be important to get to after this choke point. Alright, what is this? We have no doubt that flying biosphere is not something unique to Earth, but scientific community and public, large eager galaxy effects are to catalogue the life forms we encounter in the way. Xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life being around. Okay. Begins the habitable survey event chain. It's actually okay. So if I might take this in this case because we have 106. Actually, let's see. Let's hope that this is already this. Okay. If this would have helped me get a. Okay, let's see what's here. Yeah. Okay. See, they're constructing. Oh, that's painful. So let's try and get this system at least, and then we are guaranteed that system. If this would have given me another starbase, sorry, another outpost, I probably would have gone for this, but it doesn't. And after even this one isn't. Oh, it goes on. Actually, I didn't realize that it goes on. Okay, well, this one is going to be quite important to get.
Situation log updated.
Let's see, do we actually want to do this? I don't... Finishes...
Construction complete.
74 maps? No, that's not worth it. Okay. So how much is this? Not that much. Alright. So then it's important to actually get this done.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay. So yeah, you can see that they're building something here. I don't actually know if they've surveyed this system, but this science ship will then explore in this direction. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Militarist. Okay, they're not xenophobic actually, but we are... It seems that we are losing relations with them. I'm gonna try to improve relations. It might not work. Let's see. -8. Okay, I will do this, and then, but also build a spy network at the same time. The reason to have a migration treaty is we haven't found any sort of yellow planets yet, right? Or red planets, but a migration treaty gives you the ability to create colony ships with that fact, with the species from the other empire. Okay. I hope let's see where. Okay, it's going away. All right. I'm still going to capture this as soon as I can.
System survey complete.
Okay, you will go in this direction.
System survey complete.
Right now, what was it actually? Oh, it's exotic gases. Okay, nice. Thanks. Wormhole. That's nice as well. This just looks like an arm. So I'm happy that we're going to get this system here so that they can't actually go through. Oh yeah, I need to close borders. Yeah. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, now that this system is secure, we need to get to this planet as soon as possible. And the reason for that is that this is going to be a research planet, and research planets take a long time to develop. Planets have a very long payoff time, right?
System survey complete.
For a long time, even our home planet, right? Okay, well, how does it have 35 population? Don't really understand. Oh, maybe, I guess that's what it starts with. But if you look at this planet here, right, it has 1, and it produces 1, for 3 energy. So this is not worth it, right? It's just not worth it. But it will grow into something. So 4.42 billion. That's pretty good. So fertility, preacher, immigration. Okay. Good. Okay, this will be interesting to watch to see if it actually is habitable. Okay. Yep, still doing everything. And then...
Anomaly found. System survey complete.
Good.
Anomaly found.
Let's see how
System survey complete.
it's improving. That's good. Okay, this is great. So, depending
Construction
on what happens
complete.
here, if this connects back in, I might prioritize it. But now that there's another habitable planet here, and this is quite a good choke point as well, I'm going to build in this direction. Okay. Actually, are you started? Let's cancel that. And so slight optimization, right? Like this just means that it's slightly less. Actually, let's check. Okay. Election campaign. So then I get the slightly reduced influence cost. it's interesting to read this.
System
30 per
survey
month,
complete.
That's not going to happen, so sorry. Actually, here's a trick. Let's see how much time do I have left in the election. 17 days. Okay, I think I can do it. So what you can do, what's the... Okay, so to explain this, if we fulfill this, what do you call, I don't know, election promise or mandate or whatever, right? There is about 6 months worth of unity that you get, right? So it's about 84 unity that we would get, which is not bad, right? Now, I can't improve this to plus 30 per month by building anything, right? But what I can do is just add a monthly trade of, let's say, 20 per month, and then we should be fulfilling that. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Yeah, so 36 unfilled. Okay, it might be that I didn't quite capture it early enough, but I've done that in the past, and it worked. Okay. All right, now that we have to pick a scientist.
Anomaly found.
Let's pause that. Okay, Voidcraft. Voidcraft is actually a really good scientist to have. Probably even better than... I mean, I'm gonna go for this one, the Voidcraft one, and actually switch out... I might go for both of these actually. And switch out the... Okay, let's see. I also want this guy. He's 52 though. 43. What is this? Propulsion. Voidcraft is basically... It gives you faster... research for... What do you call, for new ship variants. And on top of that, if you have this scientist in the engineering slot, you are more likely to get the research for additional for new types of craft, so the next tier, right? So you're more likely to get there, which is quite good. 52. I don't know if it's worth it to really hire this one. I'm not going to. Okay, so now I have to switch, right? What is this? So propulsion, I don't care that much about. So I'm going to put the Voidcraft in there, and then you can have, what's this? Field manipulation. I don't actually know what field manipulation is for. I could look it up though. There's a handy wiki. Let's educate ourselves on that. Okay, take research areas and fields. Power plants. So okay, so if this one goes in there, we'll get a lot more. So power plants are pretty good as well, and it shields and some strategic resources. So I'm probably going to put that person there. And then, wow, that was lucky. I got the guy on the first attempt. So, no, okay. Okay, good. Leader gained a level. Okay, I should actually build a partnership.
System survey complete.
Okay, I'm very curious how this goes on.
Construction complete.
Okay, now I will ask you to do a research station there, and then Just move there. Okay, so it just keeps going. It doesn't sort of sprawl out. I wonder how it connects back in. I hope it doesn't, because then it's like another front, right? And I don't know, I might not want to go in this direction too much, depending on the planets. Like, I know that in this direction
System
is
survey complete.
a habitable planet, right? Which is really, really valuable. But in this direction, there's just some, I don't know, some minerals and energy credits, bit of research, right? Which is not bad, but you know, on a good planet, you can get 400 research rather than 2, you know, so.
Research complete.
Let's look at that research. Okay, so planetary build speed versus minerals. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take the minerals. This is not bad, but it'll come back, and it's not that important right now, right? We're not gonna go into a war anytime soon. Planetary build speed, on the other hand, is not bad because most of the building that we're going to do in the game is ahead of us, so I'm probably going to pick that. The other thing is factions. Okay, we're actually pretty good with these guys. Anti-autocratic, free movement, okay, reproductive freedoms, okay, anti-stratification, denizens of empire live in a strata. Okay, I don't actually know what this one means yet, but I think that it's related to a policy or something. Okay. So now
System survey complete.
Here, let's see if we can get an embassy going. Establish an embassy. No, it's still not. Okay. Embassy just makes improving relations more effective. Okay, you are finished here, right? Right, cool. And you, okay, you go on here. And you can keep going here. Alright. I usually tend to prioritize the research output over the other stuff. I'm also quite interested here. I want to know the fleet power, because one of the things
Anomaly found.
that's important
Construction
is that
complete.
we don't want to be declared on by any of these, because then we're going to get distracted by war. So I'd rather keep right now, right, I could go fight this guy, but I can, and then it's quite effortful to sort of capture systems, right? But over here, I can spend my influence and alloys to just capture open land, right? And create planets and let them grow. And the other thing, whilst these planets are under AI control, they actually have quite a lot of bonuses, which means they grow a lot faster. So when I take them over, a little bit later, I actually get, that whole population that I can then sort of repurpose the planet for. But if I captured it very early, then, it's going to slow down to my speed, which is a little bit less because I'm playing on the Great Admiral, right? Okay, there was another faction that was founded. Let's take a look at that faction. These factions matter because they give us influence, right? So if we have all of these green, then we get a lot more influence than if we don't. So they have about 75% approval. I don't really know why it's not 100%, like I'm doing everything they want. Okay, this one's hard, and it's not so. Okay, you can do a lot of research agreements with the AI, and if you have worse research than the AI, you get something out of it. But if you have better research than the AI, they get more out of it than you do, and it costs about 0.5 influence or 0.25 influence, right? So it's not really worth it to do 3 of these just to get a little bit more influence, right? It's a nice bonus if the research treaties, you were going to do them anyway. It's a sort of nice bonus to also get a little bit more influence. But it actually costs more influence to do the research agreements than we'll actually get out of sort of doing it by this faction liking us a little bit more. That's actually a pretty good system. 12.
System survey complete.
Okay. Alright, this seems to branch out here. It might be worth it actually to send another science ship up here. Alright. I hope that wasn't actually standing for too long. Do I put another science ship over here? Yes, plenty of alloys, plenty of that, so it's perfect. Let's do a science ship. Okay. Yeah, there's influence, so let's do that. Okay, so there's a science ship here. Probably belongs to... Oh, I should have clicked on it when I had the chance. Probably, yeah, you can see the link into the Empire here. And you can see that this is a choke point as well. And I'm unlikely to get to this choke point before the AI, this called the Rupari regime, is able to get to it, and it looks like it's the only expansion direction for them right now. I don't know, maybe over here as well, right? But this is basically lost, and okay, I could fight them for I get this system or that
System survey
right?
complete.
But over here, if I get to this choke point, there are a lot more benefits right here, and I might actually get hold of this and so on. So it's far better for me to prioritize this and actually pull that scientist. Oh, this connects. Okay, interesting.
Anomaly found.
Right, so you can start to move here, and let's see, do I have anyone? No.
Construction complete.
Anomaly research. Right, look at this person. They can do this research. Okay. 92 influence, but I'm okay with delaying that slightly to do this.
Research complete.
How does it... weird, just before it plotted
System
a path,
survey
so
complete.
maybe the game leaked some information there, which is interesting. Okay. Survey speed plus 25%. I'm probably going to do this. Later on, sometimes this doesn't appear early. It takes a while for it to appear, and then it's not really worth it, which is why I was hesitating. Like again, this energy credits from technicians still pretty... It'll be good, but not right now. And these are not really that important right now. I'm not at war, so I'll go for that.
Colonization in progress.
Yeah, you can see that
System
the choke point
survey
was
complete.
taken here, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna try to compete for this. It's whatever. All right. Command site. Okay. I think those are random events. Or okay, that sometimes can like have weird effects on Earth, which is kind of funny. Okay, administrative capacity. Because we went for a very early bureaucratic world, I'm less inclined to take this. If I didn't, this is actually quite a good sort of out, right? Because you get a little bit more. It's not very much, right? Like right now it would be, I don't know, 3, right? But this does compound, right? But this actually is pretty good because it gets our planets growing a lot faster. Like these are quite similar in a way, right? Like the growth speed is 10% higher, so we get more population growing and therefore more bureaucrats versus just a plain 5%. So I'm going to go for that. But it also benefits everything else, right? Okay. Oh, I need to have this looked at. There are 2 potentially habitable planets here, which is good. Like, this is the thing that you can risk missing out on, right? Like, there could be a lot of habitable planets around here and maybe here that I don't know about, and I could establish a colony earlier, but eventually I'll know about them anyway, right? Like,
Construction complete.
this is trying to optimize getting to choke points. Okay, I would rather keep going with outposts right now and then sort of backfill. It's quite a lot of backfilling to do.
Anomaly found.
But
System survey complete.
so I'm thinking about whether I go for another construction ship. This might be something. Yeah, okay, let's go for a second.
Anomaly found.
Later on, construction ships don't really do very much for you. They do build gateways, which is quite good.
System survey complete.
Yeah, they're going to just sort of capture most of this domain. But I'm hoping that there's... Actually, I think there is a connection over here. Yeah, there's very likely a connection in here. But I want to know, if there isn't, this is quite good, because it looks like they're
Construction complete.
somewhat locked in. Like, it doesn't... They don't have anywhere to go here. So they can go to this system, right? But anyway. Okay, this is not an easy decision right now. Empire Sprawl. This will be good. Starbase upkeep. What does it say? 20%. It's not very much. This one additional pop is actually probably what I'm going to go for, but the discovery... So the finisher effect here is quite good. Research speed plus 10%, right? But right now, this one additional population, like we're about to get, well... Probably going to go for this. What's the finisher effect here? This is not a very good finisher effect to build one more additional district. I don't know, whatever. It's like, can be nice, especially on a bad world, right? But I think I'm gonna go for the immediate thing for now. Alright. Anyone board? Construction ship. Okay. But I can actually go...
Anomaly found.
Do another outpost pretty soon. Okay, so this one is just going to go and build and build and build, right? This might have been a good one to capture because it has alloys in it, but it's only one, and one alloy doesn't really make a big difference in the long run. Okay, I'm going to change my plans because of this information here. There's a habitable planet, so I'm gonna go tell it to move there. And instead of that, you can build some outposts to keep this ship busy. It's unfortunate that this second one is red, actually, but it is what it is. Okay, I want to know how this goes. This might have
Anomaly found.
Here. In which case, there is a connection through here, but it's not like an easy one. Like this one would be kind of annoying, but this is kind of a lot more systems. Thanks. Nonetheless,
Anomaly found.
This choke point is going to be important. And I haven't met any new civilizations.
System survey complete.
Empires tend to sort of be clustered together, so there's likely to have been either another empire over here, or sort of close to this one. And I haven't had any first contact events over here, so maybe it means there's a bit of open space over here, I'm hoping, but we'll see.
System survey complete.
Okay, I think this guy's going to go... survey this system. Okay. Now I'm risking not seeing potentially habitable worlds over here, right? But I'm gonna take that risk.
Colony established.
Yeah, okay. No, what? No, this goes around here, so they haven't got this one yet. Okay, so that's cool. It started with 2. Now this one is a research. Research planets take a while, because if you look here, research labs need planetary administration, which requires this upgrade, right? And that upgrade requires 10 population, and I only have 2 here. So, but there are no jobs. So how many do these give? They only give 1 clerk job, so I better build a couple. Speaking of, oh, okay. So it's probably worthwhile to build this to keep both of these high. What do we have? 1 unemployed. So then I'm gonna get 1 of each here. Or I can, nah, I don't want to go for science. That's the Empire doesn't really capital. It doesn't really specialize. It just sort of solves problems in my view that you have at the moment. And whilst the industrial zone doesn't really solve any problems right now, I don't have a consumer goods plan, right? Like there's no... the next planet is likely to be an alloy planet. And I'm also going to be on the lookout for sort of base resource, like mining and energy credits planets as well, before I do anything with consumer goods. So that will be quite useful to do, and then you can always switch these to be more artisans by changing the designation. And let's take a look
Construction
at this
complete.
Okay, so we will need to buy some minerals. Let's get 1,000. So the districts are not very good
Anomaly
in and of
found.
themselves, but what is this? Opinion of you changes by plus 25, 10 intel. Okay. These don't do anything other than unlock like an additional slot. I don't really care about what they produce. Trade value. I mean, trade value is okay, but and amenities, but holo features are much better compared to. Okay, let's do this.
System survey complete.
And it, like 1 clerk, right, can also operate a holo theater. So you just, it's so much better. The holo theater is just so much better. Okay, it's going to be worth it to build another colony ship. Alright, we can actually go and build an outpost now. Alright, then I will be interested over here. Oh, that's a bit annoying that I missed that. Need to keep a better eye over here. Alright, let's see how we're going. Suspicious. Can we do an embassy?
Construction complete.
Why is that minus 1,000? Very weird. So I'm looking for migration treaties. It's minus 1,000. Maybe that event that we had caused that. I don't know. Okay, so there's another potentially habitable planet here. So I'm going to redirect this again. there was no guarantee here, right? Like, it's only a chance, and I'm unlikely to, well, I don't know what the chances are, but usually you tend not to. It tends to be that sort of half the time acceptable, half the time it's not. But now I won't do any more to make sure that this guy stays in the area in case this is habitable.
Construction complete.
Okay, still waiting for a bit of influence, so we'll build some landing stations. Close to this choke point, though, which is quite good. Still want to know how, if at all, this connects. It looks like this is going just around this system, so I'll find out soon. Okay, we're going in this direction. So this means that there's no more, like this is cut off here, right? So the only way in this direction will be here, which is kind of good. And then I'm interested to see, these are likely to connect to each other, right?
Anomaly
so
found.
This choke point is quite good because it guarantees all of this from these guys, right? Whereas if I was only to get to, let's say, this choke point, they could still expand past me here. So we'll see how we deal with that.
Anomaly found.
Right. That hasn't been sitting there for too long. Right. Okay. It's a bit annoying, actually. Camps, well, there are two in here. Okay, research the anomaly. Okay, it's the other one. I think this guy was going over here, so ask for that.
System survey complete.
Which one? Oh, over here. Okay. Cool. Anomalies mean that you just have to research them.
System survey complete.
Okay, now I get to find out how this goes on. But it looks like they have expanded to this one here, and there must be a connection here, like to this one. And then if they have, like, you can see these
Construction
borders,
complete.
right? So they're very likely to look something like this, and then they have this one, which means that it's going to be hard to get to this choke point, unfortunately. Alright, let's take a look at that faction. Okay, so this happened. This is quite typical, right? That your third faction doesn't like you very much. At least 25. Okay, spiritualist. Great. I guess we'll see how that goes. Spiritualist values. Please. Well, that's not going to happen. Placement of gun, like, okay, so what I can do for these guys is actually change policies for robots, because this is not one way or the other. No, I'm not allowed. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so that means that I will want administrative officers. Oh, they're swearing at me. Overwhelming. Okay, so that means if that's the case, it'll be worthwhile to upgrade this and then reinforce this fleet a little bit. So and then that'll go away. They'll be a bit more respectful. So can I now colonize it, please? No, still researching it. Oh, so that must have been a different anomaly. It's kind of annoying. Alright. No orders. Oh, cool. Plenty of influence. So overwhelming isn't a good
System
place to be
survey
in,
complete.
because they might be quite willing to attack me. So I'm interested to see after we finish building all of these what the status is. And which one did I upgrade? This one? No, I think the other one. This one here. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be, I'm going to be constructing fleets here. Because basically this is the place, one of the angles of attack into these guys, right? But, well, actually both of them, right? So we are very likely to attack this direction as well as that. Cool.
Research complete.
So now I can colonize that. Great.
System survey complete. Construction
combat build
complete.
Speed, given that we're actually doing it, wouldn't be bad.
Construction complete.
Alright, there's enough. Finish the contract here. Maybe I will do that. Actually, no, it doesn't matter right now. So this mining station output would actually not be bad, right? 30, 10%, 3, 3. That is going to keep growing. Yeah, I'll take that for now. Yeah, and I'm going to build a lot of stations here. That's cool. Thanks. I will do the same.
Research
Rivalries
complete.
are good because they get you a little bit more influence.
Research complete.
Alright. Let's pause that. So, food from farmers. Let's see, jobs. We don't have an immediate problem here, but gene clinics aren't very good, I don't think. Like, they give you 10% population growth, right? But you have to have a population sitting in it to get that population growth, right? So if you have one population that's busy doing the growth of the population, you may as well not have had that person in and gotten them to do something. And so the payback time is like 10 growth cycles. And so once you get to 10 population, then the one population that was helping you grow might have produced another one. So the payout, the time to return is quite bad. And these blockers, eventually they'll be good, but right now it's not stopping me from doing anything, so I'll take that. Okay, I'm likely to take this because this doesn't get me anything right now. Again, in the future, quite good. Having technicians produce one more energy is pretty good. So going from a base of sort of 8 to 9 or whatever is good. Fusion reactors will be good in the future again, but not that good right now, so I'll go for that. Right, so there's quite a bit of construction that finishes. Let's do this one.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, we have another edict. Another difficult choice. Wow. Actually, this is not a hard choice. Starbase upkeep, Empire sprawl. We're good on that. I'm gonna go for the pop speed growth. Compared to all the other options, that's much better. Okay. It also looks like... No, it looks like they're just here.
Construction
I wonder if they're
complete.
expanding in this direction or not. They're certainly expanding in this direction, which is fine. I don't really care about these systems, right? They don't do anything for me right now. And
Anomaly found.
if they're wasting their influence in this direction, it means they're not spending it over here, which gives me a bit of time. I'm highly likely to actually attempt to get to this choke point, right? After it's on a planet is on the way, and this choke point likely cuts them off from over here. It might have a connection.
War has been declared against us.
Okay. Humiliate. Now, this is the first time that I'm playing on Grand Admiral, so it's interesting to see whether how this will go. I've never had AI declare war on me, actually, so I can't actually build more. So let's see how we go here. They're still building corvettes. Okay, it's gone down from superior, and I still haven't built half of it, so I'm pretty comfortable. I think I will be okay. They're likely to have sort of one fleet with, I don't know, if you... I will upgrade this one to get some more anchorages, so that we can increase this fleet a little bit. Okay. Alright,
Construction complete.
Alright, build that starbase. I wonder what they're going to do here. I don't know if they have any claims, actually. Alright. No, I don't want that. I want you to stay. Alright. No fleets here yet. I don't really
Hostile
want to...
fleet detected.
Okay, let's see what this is. So they have 869. So if we look in here, we have 500 plus. We can also do this plus that. So we'll see how we go here, actually. So we have a shipyard. Might be worthwhile to get the defense platform prioritized. Let's see how where they, okay, they're coming to. That's unfortunate because because it means that I don't get to fight them inside of the shipyard. But I'll go over here as well, though. Inside of the starbase, right? So I only have 141 here compared to
Anomaly found.
what I have, 514 over here.
Construction complete.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. It's weird. I'm not gonna chase right now because I have
System
benefits
survey
for the
complete.
lane, right? If I
Station under attack.
there are probably more ships on their way through here. So now I will go after them over here, though. Right.
Spaceport lost.
Hang on. Why did I lose a space? It keeps saying spaceport lost, but I didn't lose a spaceport yet. I guess the ships. Okay, let's see how we go. Interesting.
System survey complete.
Right. We actually have more fleet power right now because of both this station being here as well as
Construction
the
complete.
fleet, which is quite good. And one more actually. So it looks like we'll win this particular war, which is good. But it so we will reinforce and upgrade, and we will also, what are we going to do? Oh, build a colony ship. Actually sell some of these here. Okay, maybe a bit of this here. So let's do a colony ship. then we can go and maybe create a second fleet. The good thing is that their fleet is going to be gone for at least a while. So I have a chance of actually regrouping and getting
Ships upgraded.
Okay. Unfulfilled. I didn't pay attention to the mandate, which is a bit sad, but whatever. They are... Oh, well, they're not currently going... So we'll have this be our second fleet. Okay, so this planet here is going to be an alloy planet, right? This one is maybe initially because I have a credit problem. I'm probably going to initially make this a energy credits planet. Let's see. Okay, so now we're at the equivalent, which is good. Means that I have to maintain like a fleet, which is costing me credits. Whatever.
Colony established.
Don't really want that. All right. So what are we doing with this one? I forgot. So this one is a tech world. Ah, this one's going to be an alloy world. Okay. Forge world and one of these. Alright, that's another faction. Let's take a look at that faction. Weird. Where's the faction? Maybe one of the factions went away. Never experienced it. Oh, there's a first contact. So there might be an alien empire in this direction. Alright, let's see. Probably you've had these just sitting and doing nothing, which is unfortunate. Okay. Let's see what's actually, there's not much point in seeing what's in that direction. They're highly likely to beat me to this choke point. I could go
Construction complete.
but this
Hostile
one is
fleet detected.
523, right? Let's see what it is. So it's at 5. Okay, there's another one here. But I don't really want to pull my spy from these guys. So I'm not going to do anything about it. So 28, which means I can make this fleet a bit bigger, but I don't think that I really want to. Are they coming to attack me? They are. Okay. Let's go in here. Build some defenses. Alright. We have these guys, which is good. It's unfortunate that there's an AI that wants to attack me over here, actually. Because now I'm distracted into orbit. Okay, that's great. So we will have you do that. Like, I'm having to spend these energy credits maintaining a fleet that I don't really need, right? Okay, I might want to manage this a little bit. Get them to go over here. Because I don't... This is a
Research complete.
Right? Let's have these. Let's see if I can fight them here. Nope, they're gone. Right. We'll stay close to the edge here. Let's see what they are. Okay, they're retreating. Yeah. So good. Okay, so we have some here. Afterburners are good. Minerals. Don't really need minerals right now. Stations, jobs. Probably gonna go for that. Especially because we're about to start an alloy. We're starting an alloy world over here, right? So that means
System survey complete.
I'm I'm gonna need a lot more of the minerals.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, let's see what they are wanting to do this time. They have a second fleet, which is unfortunate. Let's see. I will stock this one up. Let's see what they're going to do with it. Looks like into that system. Okay, we will go in here and see what we can do about defending it. So let's see what they're actually doing with the other fleet. Okay, they're coming after as well. So I'm hoping that I can get these to be at the station. Okay. So it doesn't look like they're actually coming over here. No, they've changed their mind. So this fleet can't win against this starbase, right? Be good to get a little bit more defenses, but I just don't have the alloys for it. Okay, so then I need to head back over here, which is kind of annoying, this back and forth from the AI. Still a pretty small fleet, so we'll see if we get to fight. I don't really have an interest in fighting right now, right? Doesn't get me anything. I can't sort of capture anything anyway, so. Okay, they're gone again. Make up your mind. What are you doing now? Going back. They just can't make up their mind.
Spaceport under attack.
Okay, I hope that they lose some fleets here. It looks like we're going to have a rodeo here, which is good, because
System survey complete.
Quite badly. I have a lot more power, and then they lose quite a number of. Okay, what am I going to do? I have plenty of influence. I will build more star bases. Okay.
Anomaly found.
So each one of these costs me about 70, right? So I have about 200. So I have almost enough to get to this choke point. But the only other thing is that I don't have any fleets that are able to defend over here. But it looks like their fleet is over here anyway. War exhaustion. They still have a stronger navy. Okay, interesting. Not for long though, I think. Okay, I've lost a fleet. Looks like I'm gonna lose all of my fleet here.
Anomaly found.
Wow. But I think they will lose against the spaceport. These ships...
System survey complete.
Yeah. Okay, they're out of there. I will want to... I'm hoping that we get to peace out soon. There's not much between... There's not much point between each other, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like they want to keep going.
Construction complete.
Unfortunate. Do we have alloys? Okay, how's the population? I might temporarily switch this. Fine. Oh, that's annoying. So somewhere over here we got unlucky. Oh, I can't switch away from it. Let's see. Right.
Hostile fleet detected.
So we will What's up? What's this fleet? Another 500. Okay. Don't know if I'll get here in time. Okay. Almost there.
Research complete.
Alright, research station output. Let's let's improve some of those ships. Alright, they are going over here. Can get some mining stations going, which is good. Could get a research station here as well, actually. But I need energy credits first, so. Alright, that's established. Let's go forward. I have more war exhaustion than they do. 60. Okay, let's see. This station's almost done, but I should have my ships arrive here pretty soon. Yeah, there they go. Hopefully before I lose them. Losing this would be pretty annoying. Alright, I hope they're still building. Let's build some corvettes. Alright, you go heal. Close to settling the status quo, which will be quite good because then I can get this choke point under control. Cool, get another ship.
Hostile fleet detected.
Alright, what's this one? 646. They're getting bigger. It's gonna be hard to keep this up. I have about 600, about 1,000, depending on where they go. Might be worthwhile. Let's see. Okay, they're going in that one. So I will move this fleet just inside. Let's see. Yep, they're wanting to keep going in that direction. Yes. Okay. I probably shouldn't have spent those alloys there. Anyway. Let's see, okay. So, are they actually going or not? No. So that's why I need to stay close to the intersection. Right? Let's see, can I sell anything? Get a little bit more alloys. Okay. Good to get more corvettes. Alright. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, looks like they're here, so I'll move back over here. Alright, let's see. Starbase upkeep, Empire Sprawl. Let's do some of this Starbase upkeep because it'll help just a little bit with these energy credits. They're coming back. Okay, are you actually going? Yes. Okay, I'm also about to be there. So I'm gonna
Research complete.
I always want to be near the starbase so that the starbase helps me in this fight, right? So I have an advantage over them. Okay, there was some research there that finished. Okay, I'm kind of close to this. I'll go for that. Okay, close to wanting to settle for the status quo. Probably need a stronger navy for that to happen, though. How much does this cost? Okay. Probably rather temporarily go over the limit. Okay. I can't even afford anyway. Okay, I should actually sell more of these. I should definitely sell my food. Get that. Alright. Cool. That should be good. These build relatively quick, so. I don't know why I have worse war exhaustion. Like, they've lost so many space battles. I don't get it, but anyway. Oh, one thing, I should actually look at the ship designer here. I don't like auto upgrading because the AI just messes up all the things that I carefully put together with these ships. So, right, cool, coil guns. Right. It does mean that any more? Okay, so then I will need to add more corvettes. Alright, let's see. Factions. What's the new faction? Human, asserting dominance, Xeno empires want me to declare war, which I won't do. Have a right to take ownership emerge against unknown threats and encounter as we travel through stars. Oh, they want me to be aggressive first contacts, which I won't do. Okay, conquest, that's fine, but again, I'm going to leave that for quite some time. I won't do it anytime soon. And that I also won't do. Alright, cool. I guess I'm not going to do that much with that faction for now, at least. Okay, looks like there's something here. Alright, we should do another district here. Okay, lacking 100. Alright. I'm not gonna buy any right now. I don't think. United colonization. Hopefully these guys will be nicer. Okay. So this is closed.
Incoming transmission.
This is almost certainly. I'm gonna lose this almost certainly. I can capture some territory here, but if I get to here, then at least I get this. So I probably prioritize getting to this choke point here, maybe even to this choke point. I don't know if I'll be able to. If we're still at war, it's unlikely that I'll do it, but this is kind of unfortunate actually that I spawned right between two alien empires. Close borders. Alright. Peace offer. Cool. Right. There was peace at that time. Oh boy. Ah yeah. Okay, so there it looks like they're going to aggressively expand towards me. But this isn't that good of a system anyway, right? Like it stops over here. So I may as well get this science ship back whilst I still can. And then have this colony ship.
Colonization in progress.
So this is this event chain is actually kind of interesting. So depending on what you want to do, so this is Wentworth. So depending on what you want to do with the planet, you want to tailor what you do here. I've never actually not had the Guardian, but this might... So this isn't a particularly good sort of minerals or generator planet. It's a good research planet though, so I'm probably going to accept, because what this does is research output plus 20%, which is pretty good, but minerals output minus 70%, right? So that's not good. So it's a good idea to make this a research planet, is basically what it's saying there. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep that at equivalent. 22. I don't know how that got to 22 because I can't actually do that. Okay. I need to look for opportunity. That sucks. Alright. I won't have that thing back then. Wow. The AI is very aggressive on... but this is also an unlucky position to be in, to have both of... Like, to be in the middle of the two... kind of... the cluster, right? Like, if we were these guys, we'd be much better off, because there's probably a lot of free space over here. And them as well. Like, they were a bit boxed in here, but anyway. Okay, get rid of this and then join this up. Alright, I can only really get 3 more anyway. Did I pick one for upgrading?
Construction complete.
Alright.
Research complete.
Alright, let's see. Mining station output. Probably gonna go for this. Because I have a bit of a lull. And let's actually see what these guys have. They're also militaristic. Okay. Build a spy network though, to see how they're going. I'm not 100% confident I can win this at the moment, because the number of planets, so 4, maybe 5 planets isn't very much, and early on, like I don't have a okay, I have 1 forge world, right, 1 administrative, 2 research planets, which is good, but then I don't have any of the energy credit planets and the mining planets. So that maybe 3 more planets would probably be needed. And you know, there are 2 more here, so if we can get a migration treaty, I might be quite good, but kind of unlucky that both of these are a little bit aggressive. So anyway, we'll keep going and see what happens. Doesn't have any orders. Okay, I will backfill. I'm probably going to need to look to make okay. I don't read those. I don't know if that bothers you, but it's not that interesting to me. I don't know. And they are pretty similar a lot of the time, right? Like game by game. This is actually quite a good place to build something. Okay, we have 25. Once these join up, I'm
Construction complete.
To my fleet command limit. 6, 7, 8. Alright. take this as well, actually. I'm unlikely to go for these. Okay, so the unfortunate thing now is that basically the territory grab is almost over, right? Like, there's some more to be done over here, because I'm likely to be able to get to this, which is quite good. I was checking whether I had served it. So I'm gonna try to go for this. And I'm likely to be able to get it as well, but we'll see. And then hopefully there's a little bit more territory up here that I can grab. Missing in action. Probably they got destroyed over here. Which is not bad, because then they actually come home. Oh, energy credits. Alright, I'm gonna sell this off. Now this is actually a problem. So this and okay. So usually you're looking for your home planet, your empire capital, to solve problems for you, right? Like this is
Construction
supposed
complete.
to be the tech world. I will actually need quite a lot more of this, because otherwise things are a bit tough. I have a number of unemployed population, which is not a good place to be in, because they could be doing something, right? Like I have some unemployment here, so it'd be good to actually build another one of these. I have unemployment on the tech world, so it'd be good to build another one here as well, right? But, okay. I'd be surprised if this is an actual maybe it actually is. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. I don't recognize these kinds of ships. Doesn't look like a science ship though. Okay. I'll be happy to get this one actually. Okay, space piracy. The reason that there is space piracy is because I am not doing something that I should be doing, right? So this is, okay. So see how this is actually upgraded, right? And we have a trade route that goes along here. And you can see that there's piracy in these systems, right? Which is partially why my credits are low. That the this 13 could be adding like quite a bit here and a little bit here, but it's not. And one of the things that I'm going to do now is that spare 5 corvettes, I will actually have them patrol here to keep this space piracy.
Colony established.
Okay, so this will be a... Well, it'll be hard to make this a research planet, actually. Probably gonna have to make this a generator world, unfortunately. Okay. A little bit low on this. And I don't need my alloys right now, so
Construction complete.
Sell them off and buy a little bit here. So that I'll sell a little bit more of that so that I can do this and also do this and okay, there's one job here. Tick well and this as well. Okay. Usually, I don't really want to lose a pop right now, so I usually go for the other one. Now, this is the first time that I've actually been attacked by the AI, which is not bad. It's good that it's actually at least a little bit harder on Grand Admiral compared to Admiral. Alright.
Research station lost.
That's unfortunate, actually. Because it costs minerals to put it in place, right? Okay. Are there any edicts that can help me right now? Fortify the border. Oh, that wouldn't be bad. Survey speeds. Okay, so Starbase upgrades.
Hostile fleet engaged.
FX shift chance. Well, I don't think I'm going to go for that right now. Okay. Okay, that's actually a nice bit of... okay, so what I'm going to do with this here is have you patrol. And what that... If you have a fleet in a system... Actually, I'm going to probably have... stay there. Because I don't know, these guys might attack me, these guys might attack me from here, so I need to be a little bit flexible. I don't... So if you have a fleet in a system, it reduces the amount of piracy in that system, right? And the piracy builds up over time, and then eventually, if it gets to a certain point, you get a pirate fleet, which we had happened there. So I was sort of... I missed that a little bit, right? Actually, I should upgrade this to capture this trade value, and then change the route to be here and then here. So I'm hoping that it now patrols here. I don't know if it works that way, but I think it does. Okay, my poor voice needs some rest soon.
System survey complete.
Okay. Oh, I didn't give any orders over here. So this is likely a dead end, right? But this over here might go on to something. Alright. So what I want to do is just build up this infrastructure now, because I don't have any reason to be aggressive about expanding right now. Right? Like this belongs to me, this all belongs to me, so pretty good. I'm hoping that there are a few more places.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, that's annoying. Basically, this means that unless I can get through here, this is cut off for me right now. But I might also be lucky that there's
complete.
No connection here. So, okay. Energy, grid subsidies, basic combat roles. Okay, I will go for that. That helps with fire rate and stuff of the ships, which is always good. Okay, I need to actually get more anchorages going. 500. I think I upgraded. Yeah. Okay. So I'd rather do it here. This is not bad. I'll do it over here, so I don't have to spend 500. Oops, I was on pause.
Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, unfortunate. And there's a... Oh no, that's my science ship. Okay, so I just have to hope that there's no connection over here. Like that there's no connection between here. I can't get through here right now. If I was to take my fleet up here, if I look at the string, like even this is like 500, so I'd be at risk of losing it, and it'd be quite badly out of place, right? Anyway, so with this one, then I will do survey that system and
Construction complete.
survey all of these systems.
Anomaly found.
And then do anomalies. Probably something like that. Only have 2. 3 science ships. Where's the third one? 1, 2.
System survey complete.
Okay. Are they nice? Xenophobe? No. Okay.
Construction complete.
Unfortunate. Okay, I need to close my border with them too. Thanks for reminding me. Where are they? Oh yeah, just go with contacts. It's -600. I think these are, yep. Diplomacy. Close borders. Okay. We are really wedged here. I don't know. So 4 of the players are here, and then the other 2 are over here. So it was a little bit of an interesting arrangement, right? There are only 6 empires. And a lot of the aliens are aggressive. A lot of the AIs seem to be quite aggressive. So we got a little bit unlucky, I think, in this particular game. That's alright. We'll see what we can do with it. Let's do one of those, because we're close to the administrative capacity.
Anomaly found.
Okay. As we get some of these planets going, things are going to get easier. So this population figure, as it goes up over time, will out-economize the AI. They might have sort of 6 or 7 planets right now, but they're all terrible if you look at them. Okay. Food, science ship, food, building cost. I don't really care about any of that. I'm not gonna interfere with the election actually. The only thing that might be worthwhile, 12 per month. Okay, I'll get that one. Which is nice. Oh, there are 2 of them.
System survey complete.
I'd rather.
Evading hostile fleet.
I don't really like these.
Construction complete.
Yeah. They're like these things, these, I don't know, whatever these are.
Situation log updated.
They just, you can go kill them, but they just come back until
Anomaly found.
Until you actually get rid of, like until you capture a system. Okay. Tradition will allow our planet's additional district. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that to get the Ascension perk. Let's see, research speed. That's, yeah, I'm probably gonna go for this. All of them have declared rivalries with me. Okay, I guess so. Alright, so we can actually go. So we're building some star bases here. Alright. So this is... it means that they don't... that's a bit annoying. So I might have to split this actually. And have Control to here. Okay. And these guys.
System survey complete.
I should actually park them above the actual station rather than there. I'll capture this system now. I should spend the influence. I should also finish this off. But I have my 2 construction ships up here and I don't really feel like bringing them down here. Actually, it might be worthwhile to get the starbase so this system doesn't get infected by these stupid. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this one because I think we'll have whatever these things are. They'll move around between systems that they actually have something in. And if I build something here whilst there's one that I'm not going to capture here, it's just going to be annoying because they might keep destroying
Anomaly found.
This outpost, or any sort of mining stations or anything that are in there that they get close to. So, okay. Let's see how we're doing. So they're superior, which that's
Construction
kind of hard,
complete.
actually. So what I will do is start a corvette because we can get a number extra, and I don't have the Starhold technology, but I can. So I don't really want to build this because all that's really going to happen is I'm going to have pirates spawn here. I don't have the
Construction
power to
complete.
actually do anything here, so I'll probably rather build something in here
Anomaly found.
and maybe have another in the long run, have another place to build ships. over
Ships
here.
upgraded. Research complete.
Okay. Mining station output. Okay, I'm probably gonna go for this. Let's see if there's anything new in the ship designer. No. There should be something. Oh no, I think that's still being researched at the moment.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
There's a lot of anomalies. That's annoying. What's in here? Okay. I guess I will capture that one anytime soon.
Anomaly found.
Let's see what's around there. Where's my other construction ship? It's not doing anything.
Anomaly found.
Any interesting edicts?
Construction complete.
Nope. Okay.
System survey complete.
I will capture this one. I might have to make this a rural planet and get some of this going. Actually, I'll leave it a generator wild and only
Construction
build a little bit
complete.
of food as needed. Alright, for now, I will
System survey complete.
shipyard. And I'm
System
hoping to
survey
get-
complete.
Alright, now it's anomalies. I forgot what my train of thought was. I was saying something, but I forgot. Let's see how we're doing with piracy, actually. Okay, so we're getting 100% home, which is quite good. And then
System survey complete.
also getting all of it home. So, excellent.
Construction complete.
Okay. I guess it wasn't really that relevant. Alright. I'm kind of interested to see if there are any more habitable planets. Oh, there is a... Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. I'm going to be pretty boxed in this game. So it'll be hard to win it, I think. We'll see how we go. If... Let's see.
Anomaly found.
Superior, which is something that I need to take care of, actually. So
Construction complete.
10 I can do. So I should... I don't know why there was 12 right there. Alright, we'll capture this. I should check actually. Fleet manager. 10. So I'll have... Oh, I should do fewer here. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Construction
7.
complete.
Okay, it should be alright. But then I'll be at my fleet capacity again and I'll need the Starhold. Alright, I should look at this again. Alright, so what do I need? I'm probably gonna go for one of these here. Cool, I will do that. But then I'm out. I'm gonna be pretty good on this because I don't have that many colonies. 7, so I need to actually sell off some of this, sell off some of this, and then get a bunch.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's see. Let's finish that.
System survey complete.
I was building things. Bureaucratic. I should probably do this here. Okay, tech welds. So I'll have another 2. I'll probably need a little bit more and then...
System survey complete.
Good. 1 unemployed. Actually, let's stop that. Here. This one here. And then I'm back to my camp. I'm used to a lot more. Any good? No. There are just no good relations that I have. The really need some migration treaties. The fact that it's over here means that they have a huge amount of space over here. I'm gonna have a hard time.
Special project complete. War has been declared against us.
Yeah, I think this will be very hard to win this game. Just not enough space. Alright, let's see. If they come over here, I'm gonna have a very hard time doing anything against that. Might build a couple of
Research
ships,
complete.
actually. Alright, physics research, that would be good. What kind of war is this? Annexation attempt. I've never had this kind of war. Our war
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, let's see how. It's kind of similar. They're coming here. Okay. Like the fleet strength is similar to what it was in the past. Alright. They haven't advanced that much. But there might be a second fleet now. These need to continue to patrol, otherwise I lose quite a bit of my economy. I should actually build these defenses up. Get them a little bit out of the way though. Okay. I'm going to attack them though. Because I don't really want them to go in here. Well, actually I probably could have just let them go in there, but anyway. Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay. Not without losses. Bit of there, bit of there, bit of that.
Research complete.
Bit of this. Right. Off-world trading. I suspect that something's gone wrong with the ship designer. No. Alright. Ship fire rate. Great. Love it. Anything here? Nope. Alright. Cool. Let's keep going. See if there are more of them that come at me. If something comes up here, it'll be hard. It'll be very hard to defend.
Ships upgraded.
Alright. 768.
Ships upgraded.
Already at full strength. Don't have enough. I have a reasonably strong fleet now, actually.
Hostile fleet detected.
Nah, that's not worth it. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy do whatever, because even against like a basic star base, they can't do anything. Right? Like even against this 340, they can't really do anything. Let's see what they want to do though. Hey, how is this a smart move? I don't get it. Maybe I'm gonna be surprised that they kamikaze it, but and this is just stupid. It's just wasting resource. Anyway. Okay.
Hostile fleet detected.
Right, what is this? So maybe they sent them at the same time, but one was a little bit earlier. Okay. They tend to want to attack this side actually. I should have a science ship in here, collect some of those resources. Alright, because I think they're timed. Alright. Unfortunate that the field didn't get a chance to regenerate some of those shields. Okay, now they're going back over here. Let's see if they manage to. I'm gonna let them engage, and then I'll so that I actually capture them this time. So I will win this. Okay, that was pretty fast. Alright. We'll see I still don't feel like taking this though, because that would be like I only have equivalent fleet strength against that. Nah, that's not worth it. Might also do another. Nah, can't afford it. Alright, let's build a little bit. Let's build up the planets a little bit more. Alright. What I can do with here is a research lab. Don't really want more of that. Still got plenty of jobs. Don't have any jobs here. Right. That. Okay. These can do one buy anything because it just wastes money, right? All right.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, let's see where this fleet is going. It's only a small fleet. It's probably gonna go here. Do I want to capture it? Like, do I want to? I can get this fleet to go here, and then they won't come, right? Because they only think they can get here because of this fleet isn't in the system. But as soon as that fleet goes into the system, they probably will leave again. Right. So what are they going to do now? They're turning around. I don't really want to engage them, right? Like, there are benefits for me to, if they go and engage this station, I have an advantage, right? Whereas if I go now, I have a sort of 3-for-1, but anyway, I might go for it anyway, so that they're gone. And it also achieves a bit of, like, it gives them more exhaustion, so and I'm likely to be able to win this. Let's get them back and heal up. You as well. Alright, what am I doing here? Let's capture this, and we can research that. Alright. I'm interested to see where the other fleets will come from.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, that's unfortunate, so I'll just start researching anomalies then. Okay. Let's see if there's anything new for my planets. Still got... Basically, if this goes below 2, yeah, so for this one... I'm close here though, which is good. Okay, I'm waiting for more of those to appear. More enemies to appear, I suppose.
Hostile fleet detected.
Alright, let's see what this is. 900. So that's almost equivalent with this. So if I go here, I might get them to actually get into this system, and then I can come back and just kill them. Quite good. Okay. So I'm gonna need to keep an eye on these. There isn't anything in that system, so I'll do this. Another science ship we can do. These anomalies are pretty good because they enhance your systems in certain ways. I'm gonna get the science ship to go here. I think the orders were cancelled because there were enemies in here. Let's see.
Construction complete.
They are going for it, but I don't want them to. Like, I'd rather them go in here because I have a stronger starbase here. Actually, I might just enhance that a little bit more. And then try and always get the AI to go in here rather than in here. So if I go in here, see, now they go into here. And then they can, I'll let them get... They need to stay close to... okay. So now I need to just wait for this fleet. So they've started to engage it, and then I will come in with my other fleet. I actually probably waited slightly too long Alright, research output, good. Hopefully I get here in time. I think I will. I'd hate to lose this. Right. I think they...
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh, this is what I was worried about. An 840 fleet up here. It's going to be hard to hold back. I'll try and add some ships here, but I still have this 500, so
War has been declared against us.
okay. This is the problem, right? Like now they've declared war on me. I can't hold back. I think everything on 3 fronts. It's too much. Anyway, but I'll see what happens for at least a little while. One of these I'll get to defend here, and I'll try and sell some things to get a little bit more alloy, and then I can upgrade some of these defenses here, right, to get at least a little bit of an advantage. But down here I seem to be holding up okay. I can't move these because of piracy. Let's see. They're not really attacking.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. So there's another hostile fleet here, 760. So I think we're probably going to play the same game as before. Just go slightly here, get them to go into this system, and then I'll attack them. Okay, no fleet over here yet. This fleet has gone away. Okay, Anchorage, can't upgrade that right now. Okay, so this has gone away. Interesting. Alright. Don't get too distracted by the war. I should still be improving things, otherwise I'm gonna fall behind. Once this
Hostile fleet detected.
research rate changes where I have an advantage, that's the starting point, but that's only going to happen once I can upgrade this and get a bunch of scientists in here. Then I'm going to have a pretty big advantage over the AI over time. Okay. I'm still worried about this part here, so I will build another one here. Oh, this is going to be hard. Especially if they go into this system. Okay, I'm just going to have to go in here, but I'm highly likely to lose that particular combat. Alright. This is probably the start of the end, is my guess. Maybe we should stop this piracy patrolling and where is it? And get them to come here, at least for the short term. I'm unlikely to be able to win this. Getting a little bit of reinforcement, but I'm pretty likely to lose this particular fight. Just unlucky, I think, in the
Incoming
here,
transmission.
Really? Oh, they captured. That's pretty annoying.
Construction complete.
I guess they had a war goal here. Okay. Alright, let's go and defend over here. I don't know why they didn't push further. They could have easily pushed me further here. Let's do some reinforcement. Hook these fleets up. Oops. Wait, hook them up. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted that.
Construction complete.
I thought it was a light piece. Okay, let's see. Field manipulation. I think this is shields, which is not bad.
Research complete.
Alright. Destroyers. I don't really think I care about destroyers. I'd rather have more corvettes. Okay, let's park them in here. And have the others sort of defend over here. But I'm expecting there to be a pretty sizable fleet to come in my direction. What's this one? Border war. Didn't lose a planet, so it's not terrible, but still, it's... I should probably place a claim on this, actually. Oh, I already have a claim because I used to own it. So the next time they declare war, I'll try and get this back. Let's just...
Ships upgraded.
It's weird that there was... okay. I'll get this to 20. They're still patrolling here. Actually, these guys doing a little bit of patrolling is probably actually going to be enough. So I'll...
Incoming transmission.
Oh, embassy. Okay. Looks like there's some improvements in relations here. Embassy is good news. Okay. I'll have them here and then patrol here. Okay. I think this is fine. Ooh, this is the fleet. 1.3k. That's... ooh. What do I have on the way? 156. That's gonna be good. Okay, I'll do that. Let's see. These guys. Yeah, I think that's just unlucky that there are two sort of hostile empires, like one here and one here. And I only managed to carve out a very, very small part of the galaxy, right? It's so weird that we are all so clustered in this game. Like, why? There's one here, one here, one here. This might be a fallen empire, but no. It's so clustered. I don't get it. And I'm right in the middle of it. But anyway, yeah, this. If they're leaving, though. Okay. I'll get this back. I'll stick you there, stick you there. Alright, let's see. Is there anything we can do for the planets? Still got 2 here. Still have 2 jobs. Okay, 1 more. And this. Some unemployment. Give them 2 of those. Nothing. Do a little bit here. Then we're back to the capital. Okay. I'll have these join up. And reinforce. Then I'll go after this and get this back. Which is not very hard because I used to own it. Minus 74. Okay. I'll go for it now. Alright, let's capture this. And probably capture this. Do a bit of upgrade
Ships
there.
upgraded.
Non-aggression pact. I want a migration treaty. Positive relations on envoy. Okay, I might just United. Maybe I don't care too much about them. Okay, these guys. They seem to keep declaring war on me. Only once over here. But
Hostile station engaged.
oh, this was a mistake actually. They were not very healed up. Okay, I hope I win. Alright, social. Or maybe I will just go for, yeah, I'll go for that. I might lose this. Nah, I don't think I'll lose this actually. But it was a mistake to send them in without having them healed up.
Research complete.
Alright, Starhold. Let's go for that. And let's go into the ship designer. And didn't I unlock something? Nope. It's alright. So I did this. Need to do that. Heal up takes means I have to go here. Okay. Alright. Yes.
Construction complete.
Alright. Also get this. Maybe get some of these credits and expand to there. And then I guess I can expand to here, but
Research complete.
alright. Fusion, barrier point defense.
Hostile fleet detected.
Probably rather go for that. So is this the same? Yeah. I'm gonna lose this system again. I'm glad that they're not sort of going further than this, but still, it's alright. I'll lose this system again. they go further, this basically, this fleet can probably take most of this empire, right? It'd be hard for me to do anything about that. Why are they able to get into my borders? I thought I closed my borders. It's probably the end of the war thing, like where they're still able to. They keep leaving. Like, probably need to just wait a little bit and then capture this back. Wait until this war exhaustion goes a little bit higher. Okay.
Construction complete.
Something completed. Okay.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. I think there's an intent.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, there's an intent to do a lot more now. Like they're going after this planet with that fleet. Even if I get this
construction complete.
over there, I'm very unlikely to be able to win this, given that, yeah, they're quite likely to be able to go through here and then peace out, and then I've lost one of my worlds, which is giving me, well, unfortunate that this game sport, like in this particular
Ships
game,
upgraded.
we're very clustered, and the
Enemy troops landing.
and the like both of these were intending to declare war on me versus trying to have friendly relationships, maybe get a migration treaty going. Like these
Planet
guys,
lost to invasion.
these guys over here, they have a friendly attitude.
Research
they want
complete.
to do a migration treaty and so on. So it's would have been better if they had been a little bit closer, maybe being one of these guys and so on. So anyway, I'm probably going to lose this war, and I will leave the stream there for today. I'll try and see if I have time tomorrow as well, and then we can maybe start over, get a bit luckier next time. But yeah, thanks for watching. I kind of had a bit of fun with it today, and maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow.